Settled next to the Willamette River, Austin Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. To say today's game has been highly anticipated is an understatement. Number 1 versus number 2, and that's really all that needs to be said. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Ducks will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
And the Georgia offense will take over first and second.
Offense set on first down. Looking for a gap. It's Etienne. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Going to the running game. Fighting off the defender. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
A little screen to the running back. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you, as a quarterback, it's going to be hard throwing the ball over the middle of the field against this defense because these D linemen are huge, and they've got long arms. That was like trying to throw over a 10-foot-tall person. Nearly impossible.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing your end zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short. The aerial assault continues. Gets it out quickly. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
to the ground with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2
Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Easy.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. And that pass intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. There was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense able to come up with a big hit.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your runner back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking to throw on 2nd down. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
Go! Go! Griffin!
He's looking to throw it. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Gorilla! Gorilla!
He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He'll toss it. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The corners are walked up tight. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal.
Cricket! Hornet! Hornet! Go!
To the air, it's Gabriel. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit about to go to work. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum. Sends it downfield. And it's caught inside the 25. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he tacks on the extra point. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Okay, ready?
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Igloo! Igloo! Ready?
To the air, it's Gabriel. Using his legs to buy some time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Gets it out fast. At the 45 on its way. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Flag!
Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Going for it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One more snap coming before halftime.
Come on, set! Tuna! Ready, go!
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And the pass hits, picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Georgia! The defense puts 6 on the board with Welcome, everyone, to the house that Rodney built, Notre Dame Stadium, underneath the watchful eye of Touchdown Jesus, the home of the Fighting Irish. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
They think there's room to run to the right here. At the 35, he's open. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle, as opposed to linebackers and big defensive players. You get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball, getting the INT.
Here comes the offense on first down.
42 Spider.
Here's the handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Scanning the field, it's Leonard. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
These guys aren't human here. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Love. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money day. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. But you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
Okay,
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Dropping back, it's Leonard. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
The give to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus-pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work.
Green 25.
From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete downfield. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the board.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happen with your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. trying play action. He fires to the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. The Dogs want to crank the tempo. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to throw. It's back. He's got his man. Makes the grab.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and it's hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Finds his man, and they convert. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Across the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see an entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. Trying to bully their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Looking to pass. It's back. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Got his man quickly. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the offense. Off play action on first down. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Clock reads 11 seconds here in the first half. We'll see if they're content to regroup at halftime. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Line gets set, first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
To the air, it's Leonard. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll fire to his right. And it's caught inside the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Irish, back on offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Wants to pass it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Love. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. He clearly doesn't believe in punting, going for it this close to his own end zone. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Georgia! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. from inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving.
Here we go.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Notre Dame right back to the line. Here come the Irish again, this time doing it through the air.
And getting a little balance, right? We talked about how they like to be physical and they like to run the football. And when you get that balance going, man, it makes it easy to call plays, start to settle in, everything looking good on offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. The ball pops out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Dropping back, it's Leonard. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And they can't make the play on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Makes the catch past the sticks. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Quick strike complete. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
Comes out throwing on first down. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places. And even throwing the football, the screen game's a big part of it, too. We're trying to get him going there.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to throw, it's back. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Bulldogs are flying down the field. Looking to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's got to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Going with the ground game left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend-don't-break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. They'll throw it on 1st down. The short hands, it's dealt. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Get set, get set.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity to push this game into OT.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Nerves of steel right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This is